prayers for the folks, our neighbors that have been affected by this hurricane. Thank you. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing us to gather together for tonight's game. Lord, we humbly ask you to be with our friends and neighbors in the southern United States, including our friends and neighbors in Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina, where search and rescue efforts are still ongoing. Lord, please touch our friends and neighbors in the South. Give them strength and perseverance as they go through this ordeal. Lord, we like to pray over the safety of our first responders and volunteers that are working tireless hours in the South to help. We ask for safety for tonight's participants in tonight's game. Keep us safe on our travels home. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem by Mingo Central High School student Alston Toller. Mr. Alston Toller. That's Mingo Central High School student Alston Toller and Mr. Alston Toller. Thank you.
Howdy, howdy, everybody. This is Jaden Johnson.
I'm Kyle Stanley.
I'm Cody Toller. I'm Dakota Jesse, and guys, we've got Jay Sean Perkins on the scoreboard tonight and Faith Edwards on the camera. Guys, you already know who it is. It's Mingo Central Live. We are up here tonight at James H. Buckarla Stadium, getting ready to bring you one heck of a football game between the Mingo Central Miners and the Scott Skyhawks. Both teams tonight coming into this are 2-2. Mingo Central is looking for their 100th win in school history tonight. Could tonight be the night, Jaden?
I think it could. I'm very positive that we've got this in the bag.
Mingo Central definitely going to have some challenges here as Dylan Vance is going to kick that off to Scott here. It's going to be a little bit of a muffed return there, but he is going to pick it up, and he's going to be tackled by a herd of Miners at about the 36-yard line. That was number 3 for the Skyhawks, Ryan Neal, the junior from Scott. Also, guys, something else that you are going to notice here that is a little bit different for Mingo Central at least. Aiden Burke not going to be starting at quarterback tonight. He has sustained an injury throughout the day, and he is not going to be starting this week. We're not entirely sure what the entire situation is, but that is what we have been told right now, is that he has sustained an injury, and Aiden Burke will not be starting for Central tonight. Scott's quarterback set up shotgun formation, man in motion. Ball is snapped. He's going to hand it off to number 9 for the Skyhawks, and he is going to get stuck not far after the line of scrimmage. Give him a gain of 2. Make it 2nd down and 8 yards to go here for the Skyhawks. Again, number 6, Nate Easterling, the quarterback there for the Skyhawks. And then number 9, David Fennessy, the running back for the Skyhawks. Guys, you can feel the atmosphere up here on Miner Mountain here. It is homecoming night up here at James H. Buckarla Stadium. So make sure that you stick around during halftime. We're going to be bringing you all of those ceremonies and festivities. As now Easterling's going to hand it back off to Fennessy. He's going to be hit the backfield and stop, but he is going to pick up 2 yards there. Make it 3rd down and 6 to go here for Scott. This Mingo Central defense, Jaden, has been the story of the season so far. They have been able to pick up in big situations and stop offenses. How do you think they'll perform tonight?
Honestly, I think it might be a bit of a challenge, but honestly, I'm still pretty positive we got this.
Definitely facing a different animal tonight here against the Skyhawks. As again, number 6, Easterling, set to receive the snap. Man in motion. He's going to get it. He's going to pitch it out there. And he is going to break one tackle, but be stopped by another after another gain of 2. Make it 4th down and 4 to go here for the Skyhawks. Does look like Scott's going to be coming out in punting formation. Again, that drive lasted all of 2 minutes there for Scott. Clock now down to 10 minutes. Number 3 for the Skyhawks, Ryan Neal, looks like he's going to be the punter here for Scott. Mingo Central set to receive. The punt is off, and that is a nice little punt there. Mingo Central's going to take it there. Dylan Vance looking for some room to breathe there. Gets taken down. Mingo Central is going to start their drive here at the 34-yard line. So, Kyle, coming into this game, how do you think Aiden Burke not being on that field is going to affect this Miners offense?
I think it's pretty crazy that one of our star players got hurt right before the game this evening, but we still got some phenomenal players out there. I feel like we can still pull through with this one.
Definitely. Mingo Central is a very versatile offense here, as you guys can pick up the call here from Mingo Central. It's going to be a bad snap there, and Dylan Vance is going to fall on that. Nice job there by Vance on making sure to recover that ball for the Miners. Make it second down. Make it second down and 22 yards to go here for the Miners. All right, Kyle, why don't you take us through here as Jackson Mills is set to receive the snap.
In shotgun formation lined up, snack to our quarterback, running through the middle. Looks like he's getting taken down right at about the 40-yard line.
And no gain there for the Miners. Make it third down and the same yardage to go here. We talked about that Miners offense. This Scott defense also looking really good right now, managing to stop the Miners there on that first play there. Mills lined up shotgun formation. That is going to be a flag on the field. That's going to be offsides against the Skyhawks. Make it third down and 17 to go here for the Mingo Central Miners. A little bit more manageable. Now, I will say if anyone watched last week against Man, I believe, or week before last against Man, this is nowhere near the farthest back that Mingo Central has been on third down. They were at one point, I believe, 52 yards away from the first down marker. Now, Mills is going to get it. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it going out left. And he is going to get a nice little pickup there. Gain of about 5 or 6 on the play. Make it fourth down and 10 to go for the Miners. You got to imagine that's going to bring out the punting team, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
That's a game of 5 to work down and 10 for the third.
Looks like number 6, I believe. Set to receive the punt here. It's going to be a muff snap again. The punt's going to be not quite as good as they would hope for. That's going to pop out of bounds. See where the ref spots it here. At the 50-yard line exactly. Scott here definitely hoping to have a better drive than they did the first time, especially considering they've only got half the field to go here. 7 minutes, 44 seconds left here in this first quarter of action. It is still scoreless. Easterling's going to get the snap. He's going to hand it off to Fennessy. Fennessy is digging through there, but he's not going to be able to break through that Miners defense. Give him a gain of 1 yard, make it second down and 9 to go for the Skyhawks. You guys, this is a lot like we saw when Mingo Central played Man. It was very down in the trenches between Man and Mingo Central. It looks like it could be shaping up to be the same thing tonight between the Skyhawks and the Miners on this ground game. We've not really seen either team yet try to get that air game in play.
Yeah, but football is a constant uphill battle. Every team has to play from down under.
Definitely right there as Easterling's going to get it. Drops back to pass. He's getting it to number 1, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Number 1, Braden Clark, the intended receiver there for the Skyhawks, unable to come away with that reception. Excellent defense there by the Miners. Make it third down and 9 to go for the Skyhawks. And we talked about how neither team was getting into that passing game. That right there showed that Scott may be trying to experiment, get that passing game going in. So, Jaden, if you were Mingo Central, how do you prepare against Scott's quarterback?
I don't know. I think he's a pretty good player. I think it's a good match going against our team, honestly.
Mingo Central's definitely got their work cut out for them tonight here.
Definitely.
Easterling's going to hand it off there. And that is a big hit there by the Miners. That's going to be number 5, Lakeith Strother with the tackle.
Real nasty.
What a tackle. Make it 4th down and about 6 to go for the Skyhawks. That is once again, looks like going to bring out the punting team. You're also going to have number 23 for the Miners. That's going to be Donovan Valdalamar and number 10, Dylan Vance, set to receive the punt here. 6 minutes, 27 seconds left in the first quarter of action. Both teams still looking for their first points of the night. Looks like they were actually not going to punt. It's going to be a timeout, Mingo Central. Central was set to receive the punt. Scott was going to try to catch him up in something there and run an actual play, but Coach Jones managing to catch that, get ahead of it, and stopping that. So, guys, as always, while they take a timeout, we're going to take one ourselves. We will be back when action resumes. Skyhawks looking to try to get this 4th down conversion here. Easterling's going to get the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking for someone to get it to. He's going to get it out to number 1, and he's got it. He's down to the 10 to the 5, and he's going to be in for a Scott Skyhawks touchdown. Once again, that was number 1, Braden Clark for the Skyhawks, managing to come away with that reception and putting the first 6 points of the night up for the Skyhawks. After that touchdown, that leaves us with 6 minutes, 5 seconds left here. Have to wait to see whether Scott's going to try the 2-point conversion or the PAT. Looks like Scott's going to be going for 1 point here. They're going to be going for their PAT. It's going to be number 4, Cole Elkins, going to be setting it. Looks like number 24, Tucker Breedlove, going to be kicking it for the Skyhawks. Snap is off. Kick is up, and that's going to be blocked by the Miners. And that extra point is no good. Amazing job there by the Miners. There is a flag on the field here. We're going to have to wait to see what that was.
That was a phenomenal block.
Yeah, that was an amazing job there by the Miners defense on getting in there and stopping that block.
Took it down almost immediately.
Looks like that was a personal foul against the Skyhawks, so not against the Miners. That PAT will stand as no good. And, guys, as this possession change is going to happen here, we're going to take another quick little break, and we will be back whenever the Miners are set to receive the kickoff. All right, guys, Mingo Central set to receive the kick here. You're going to have number 8, Damari Young, back deep. Skyhawks at a disadvantage here after that 15-yard penalty.
Oh, pretty good punt.
That was a nice kick there. That's going to be number 1 for the Miners, trying to get some wiggle room there, not able to get it. He's going to be taken down. The Miners will start their drive at the 40-yard line. They've got 6 minutes left in this first quarter. They are looking to respond here. So again, with that return there, that was number 1, Aiden Hatfield, with that return there for the Miners. And guys, I just want to remind you, during halftime, we will be bringing you all of the homecoming crownings, the ceremonies, the festivities. So make sure you don't tune out during halftime. We are going to keep those there. That way you all are able to see these as well. Because again, it is homecoming night up on the mountain. All right, Dylan Vance looking for some room there. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Make it 2nd down and 12 to go for the Miners. Skyhawks defense all over that one, making sure that the Miners didn't pick up a yard. Jackson Mills has the play now, getting back out onto the field there to share that play with the Miners offense. They've got 10 seconds left to get this play off. They're going to have to move fast. It's down to 5 seconds now. Down to 2 seconds. Mills drops back to the pass here, looking for someone to get it to. He's going to gun it out, and that is going to be an incomplete pass.
Down.
Big penalty on the field. That is almost guaranteed to be pass interference there. Again, intended receiver there was Aiden Hatfield, if our roster is correct. Penalty there, if that was defensive pass interference, that's going to be on number 32 for the Skyhawks, Carter McClung. I'll have to wait to make sure. That was not defensive pass interference. That was actually offensive pass interference. So I guess the ref saw a little too much contact there on that reception for what he liked. Threw the flag there, so that's going to back Mingo Central up once again, make it 2nd down, and it looks like 25 to go here.
Mingo Central Miners don't need to be discouraged because it is still very early on in this game, and we could still bring this home and have a win.
Yeah, definitely too early for them to be getting down here. As Mills is going to get it, he's going to keep it himself, it looks like, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield for a loss of a yard, make it 3rd down and about 26 to go for the Miners. Mingo Central, we saw this the past couple of weeks, that early on in the games they struggle a little bit to find their groove. But once they find their groove, they are almost unstoppable. They are able to get down the field however they want. That is the challenge for them tonight. How do they find the openings in this Skyhawks defense to get into that end zone?
Personally, it just takes me by surprise every time they do it. I get down in the ducks and I think we're going to lose, and then we bring it back, and I get so excited.
It is easy to do as Mills is going to pitch it off there. Looks like to Bam Coleman. He's looking for room, and he's got it.
And he's down.
He's going to be taken down, but he's going to pick up about 25 yards on that run there. That is going to bring up 4th down, however, make it 4th down and 10 to go for the Miners. After an impressive run there by number 20.
Jace Coleman.
4:24 left here in this first quarter. Looks like the Miners are set to punt this one off. I want to say that is number 6 set to return the punt for the Skyhawks.
Oh, and a pretty good punt it is.
That was going to be a fair catch call there by number 11, Caden Sharps with the catch there. Guys, once again, 4 minutes, 17 seconds left in this. Scott with a 6-point lead, 6-0, looking to expand that lead. So, Kyle, if you are on that Mingo Central sideline, what are you telling your offense to try to get them to stay in this game and to just try to fix those simple mistakes?
I'm thinking they try to, pass a couple times, man. These running plays, they don't seem to be working that much.
Yeah, definitely. That's something we've not seen from them yet. They had the one pass. They ended up being offensive pass interference, but it was still a really good pass. Now Easterling's going to hand it off, and the running back's going to pick up about 4 yards, make it 2nd down and 6. Looks like that was number 12, Caden Sutphin, with the carry there for the Skyhawks. Actually, that's going to make a second down and 5 yards to go for the Skyhawks. So now the Skyhawks lining back up, trying to find some action here. Easterling under center, set to receive the snap. Man in motion. He's going to get it. He's going to hand it off to the running back. And he is going to be met by a herd of Miners. That is not going to be a gain at all. Make it 3rd down and 5 for the Skyhawks. Again, that was number 12, Caden Sutphin with the carry. This defense right now, as we have said week after week after week, is playing like a group of all-stars. They are doing an amazing job at keeping this Scott team contained. Now we've got trips receivers up top. Easterling set to receive the snap. And that's going to be an offsides flag on the field. That is going to be against the Miners, and that is most likely going to make it a 1st down here for the Skyhawks. That is going to move the chains. Yeah, make it a 1st down and 10 to go here for the Skyhawks after that costly penalty there by the Miners. Time winding out here in this first quarter. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Trips receivers up top. Looks like Scott's wanting to try to get their quarterback more involved here, as we've seen the past couple times here. Not sure what the holdup is here. You guys, not quite sure what's going on here. The refs have got the play stopped right now. Might have something to do with the scoreboard. It kicked off a second ago. They might be trying to just make sure that they've got the right time on the clock. All right, guys, while we try to figure out what's going on here, we're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back once we figure out what's happening here. All right, guys, did appear to be a time issue. 2:54 left on the clock now. Easterling gets the snap. He's going to hand it off there to Fennessy. Fennessy's got a Miner dragging him back, but he's still digging. Give him a gain of 4 on the field. Make it 2nd down, 6 to go here for the Skyhawks. Nice effort there by number 9, David Fennessy for the Skyhawks. Pretty essentially carrying a Miners player that was just dead weighting, holding on to their jersey, not able to get them stopped. All right, guys, once again, we've got trips receivers up top. Easterling set to receive the snap. He gets it, drops back to pass, going to shove it out to the left, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there. Intended receiver number 5, Carson Brenniger, not able to come down with it, make it 3rd down and 6 to go for the Skyhawks. All right, guys, we've got to see here, what do the Skyhawks have cooking here on 3rd down? Can they convert on 3rd down? Trips receivers up top. Easterling looking for someone to get it to, under pressure here, shoveling out to the right. He's going to keep it. He's going to run out of bounds, and that is going to be a flag. That's going to be a late hit on the quarterback there. Scott picked up the 1st down regardless of that penalty. That is just going to tack on another 15 against the Miners. So again, penalties is another thing that we have talked about week after week with this Miners team. Especially in the first half of play, they struggle to really get out of that. They struggle to get away from that penalty monster. Overtime, usually during halftime, Coach Jones is able to get it corrected, get it under control. But it just seems like Mingo Central really struggles in the first half this season so far against avoiding those penalties.
Sounds like a little bit of just starting game nerves to me.
Definitely could be. Could be. It's a new opponent. You definitely got those jitters, especially as a player.
And they're definitely a good team.
Yeah, this is definitely no cakewalk here for the Miners as Easterling drops back to pass once again. He's going to gun it deep to number 5, and that's going to be we'll have to see.
We're not
That is a touchdown for the Skyhawks there. Number 5, Carson Brenniger with the reception. But that one really had the potential of being intercepted, but it just wasn't. Slipped right through the hands of the Mingo Central defense and right into the hands of number 5. So again, the Skyhawks bringing out the tee here, getting ready to set up to kick the PAT to get the extra point.
And guys, we have about a minute and 30 seconds left, and we are 0-12.
Once again, you got number 4, Cole Elkins, set to hold the snap. Then number 24, Tucker Breedlove's going to kick it off for the Skyhawks here.
Hopefully we see another block again.
And it seems to be that the Skyhawks are going for that extra point.
Breedlove set to get the kick here. And that's going to be another offsides against this Mingo Central defense.
It's like they just can't get away from it.
The penalty monster strikes again. That's going to move the Skyhawks half the distance to the goal.
Hopefully this plays out like every other game and we get away from that after halftime.
Mingo Central definitely going to have to start trying to make some changes. The coach is really going to have to get into the heads of these players to make sure that they avoid those unnecessary penalties. And even though they got the offsides there, it looks like they're still going to go for the PAT just from the 2.5-yard line. That's where the ball is placed right now. Kick is up, and that one is going to be good right through the uprights there.
And over the roof of the locker rooms.
Make it 13-0. Skyhawks lead. 1 minute, 43 seconds left here in this first quarter. Guys, as this possession change happens, as always, we're going to take another break, and we will be back when action resumes.
And we are back to resume play at about a minute and 43 seconds.
Once again, number 24, Tucker Breedlove, set to kick it off here for the Skyhawks. Mingo Central in desperate need of some points here. They're going to have to get on this board. They can't let Scott get too big of a lead here, or they're going to be under some heavy pressure in the second half as the kick is off. And that's going to be number 3 for the Miners. He's going to give it the fair catch. It's going to be number 3, Keziah Joplin for the Miners. Looks like the ball is going to be placed at the 35-yard line exactly.
I hope our players' mindset is down. Just because we're 0-12 doesn't mean we lost the ball game just yet. We still have 3 more quarters to go through.
Keep your hopes up and cheer on these Mingo Central Miners.
Yeah, definitely not time for the Miners to be giving up on themselves. There are still 3 quarters of action left after this, and absolutely anything is able to happen here.
I have definitely seen worse personally.
Walked up enough formation. Get the ball, run through. Just not quite able to make it past the 1st-yard line. You're gonna be stopped just shy of the 36-yard line.
Yeah, make it no gain there for the Miners. 2nd down and 10 to go. One of the many Skyhawks in on that tackle looked like number 56, Jaden Smith. There were a whole bunch of them. I didn't get everyone's number, but I did see his.
Number 65 from the Skyhawks is punting the ball.
Number 3, Kazai Joplin with it. He's still digging. He is going to pick up about 3 yards, make it 7 yards to go here for the Miners. We're now under a minute left here in this first quarter of action.
That's a gain of 3. 3rd down and 7 from the 4.
And with just a few seconds left in the quarter, the game is almost over. A few minutes.
Mills looking back over to the sideline, looking for something to try to convert on 3rd down here. Miners in desperate need of this play, at least to get closer to the sticks to attempt going for it. Mills is going to hand it off to Dylan Vance. Vance is running with it. He is digging. We'll have to wait for the spot. Looks like he's going to be just a yard short, make it 4th down and 1 to go here for the Miners.
And that was number 10, Dylan Vance.
Looks like less than 10 seconds. Miners are going to go for it. I love this play call here. Trying to get the Skyhawks to jump off sides. Not going to work. That is going to end up for the first quarter of action. When we come back in the second quarter, we're going to see, will the Miners go for it on 4th down? Guys, what do you think?
I'm optimistic. I really am. I think we can bring it back.
Yeah, I think we can. We got this.
We got this in the bag. It's only the first quarter. We still have 3 whole more quarters to go.
All right, guys, so during this quarter change here, we are going to take a break, and we will be back when the second quarter begins.
And we're back. We're now entering the second quarter. Mingo is currently in possession of the football.
And we are still 0-13.
Looks like the Miners are going to be going for it on 4th down. I still like this play call. You're down 2 scores. You have got to try to get some points on the board. Mills gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Vance. Vance under pressure here. He's fighting for it. Can he get it? I think he does. And he is going to pick it up. Nice 4th down conversion by the Miners there. Ball's going to be spotted at the 48-yard line. Make it 1st down and 10 yards to go here for the Miners. So, Jaden, what did you think of that 4th down conversion there?
I'm honestly left speechless.
From the 38.
Yeah, Dylan Vance is just a whole nother monster.
He is able to find things, and we've said this before. He knows how to find routes that other people aren't able to see here. As Mills gets the snap, drops back to pass, almost intercepted. Vance is going to get it, but he's going to get hit hard there, making a loss of 2 for the Miners, 2nd down and 12 to go.
That was way too close for the interception right there.
Yeah, Mills almost ends up tossing it accidentally right into the hands of a Skyhawk defender. That defender doing a really good job of being at the right place at the right time. Trips receivers down to the bottom of the screen. Mills looking back over to the sideline, trying to get a play call worked out. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Mills gets it, drops back to pass, shovels it out right to Valdalamar.
Oh.
Refs are going to blow that one dead.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't see any flags on the field. I guess they're going to say that his knee went down. His knee did touch. That is going to be another loss of yards for the Miners.
We're just hoping we can get out of this groove.
Make it 3rd down and 16 to go here for the Miners. Mills set to receive the snap, shotgun formation. He's going to get it. He's going to miss the snap there, and he's just going to fall on that one. That's going to be another loss of yards. Make it 4th down, a half a mile to the 1st down.
That's a loss of 10.
Make it 4th down and 26 yards to go.
26.
We need a long pass or run play here just to get to the 1st down.
Ball is snapped. Punt is off, going over to the top side of the field.
To number 9.
Finney's got it here, and he was getting a nice little return there. Had a lot of open field.
And again, that was number 9, Devin Finney.
Miners team, I guess, thought that the punt was going to go a little bit further than it ended up going. Finney had a little bit of real estate to work with there. Miners got lucky. Good job by that punting team in order to stop them. That Miners drive leaves us with 10 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first half of action. Scott with a 2-score lead, 13-0. Once again, we've got number 6 for the Skyhawks. Easterling set back to receive the snap. Twin receivers both sides of the field. Man in motion. Easterling's going to hand it off to Finney. Finney's going to get hit low, and he's only going to pick up 2 yards there, make it 2nd down and 8 to go for the Skyhawks.
And right now, the time on the scoreboard is just at 10:14. And that is of the 2nd quarter. And tonight we have a beautiful sunset with just a tiny crescent moon in the sky.
As now number 5 is going to get it. Easterling's going to hand it off to Finney once again. He's going to be met. He is going to get a gain.
Crazy dog pile going on here.
Yeah, a whole bunch of players in there. Both Skyhawks and Miners piling up. Give him a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Make it 3rd down. And about 6 yards to go here for the Skyhawks. Make it 3rd down and 5 to go. Scott looking to convert here on 3rd down. Trying to expand their lead against this Mingo Central team. Easterling drops back. He's gunning it out. That's going to be an incomplete pass. They're almost intercepted by the Miners. Have to wait till they get up to try to see their number. Looks like number 8, Damari Young there, almost coming down with that interception.
That was real close.
I believe the intended receiver for the Skyhawks was number 0, Isaiah Bush. Now 4th down, 5 to go here. Scott is going for it. Twin receivers, both sides of the field.
And it sounds like the Mingo Central Miners are really cheering for defense tonight.
Scott tries to run the screenplay, not able to do it. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. Make it Mingo Central ball, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
And we are just at 9 minutes on the scoreboard.
I hope it will make something work this drive.
Still don't want any of y'all to get discouraged. We still have a long ways to go.
Yeah, Mingo Central definitely needs to try to get some points on this board. They cannot afford to go into halftime here scoreless. Now, of course, if they end up going in scoreless, it's still not the end of the game. But you've got to believe that's going to affect the morale here. If Mingo Central is unable to score, they are desperately looking to get into that end zone here. Mills gets it. He's going to hand it off to Vance. Vance is going to fumble the ball.
And again, he is down.
I have to look. I believe Scott came away with that. Scott did get it. Make it a turnover. Make it Scott ball. Mingo Central runs one play, and then the defense is back out on the field. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line, it looks like is where they spotted it.
And it sounds like the crowd over at Scott is getting pretty loud.
So far tonight, this Mingo Central team got a bunch of costly mistakes that they've got to correct going into halftime here. Is now Easterling set to receive the snap. Man in motion. Easterling gets it, drops back to pass under pressure. Big pressure here.
And he is down.
He is going to be sacked, and that's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Make it 2nd down and 12 to go for the Skyhawks.
Easterling brought down by Hurley.
It's going to be Logan Hurley on the tackle there for the Miners. So glad to see him back out on the field. A couple weeks ago, got a spinal stinger. Thankfully, he is fully recovered. He is back out on that field. We are so happy to see that. Man in motion here. Ball a snap. Easterling's going to toss it off here. Number 5 taking it out for the Skyhawks. He's got real
and he's
estate.
down.
He is taken down at the 20-yard line. That was number 5, Carson Brenniger with the carry there. That is going to make it 1st down and 10 to go here for the Skyhawks. Nice pickup there by Brenniger and this Skyhawks team.
Really nice tackle by Donovan Valdelamore.
Yeah, that
Pretty good.
really good tackle there because that was going in for 6 had they not tackled there.
Still, though, we could use some points on this board.
Easterling set to get the snap here. Number 32 in motion. It's going to be a flag on the field. That is going to be a false start against the Skyhawks. Back them up 5. 1st down, 15 to go here for Scott. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is the first penalty of the night against the Skyhawks.
It is.
Easterling coming back out onto the field here with the play, looking to try to expand their lead even more over this Miners defense. Twin receivers, both sides of the field. Quarterback gets the snap, drops back, shovels it out to the right there. Number 0, Bush has got it, and he is going to gain a good chunk of yards there. Make it 2nd down and about 8 to go for the Skyhawks.
Again, another great tackle by Damari Young.
He's really stepping up his game this time.
2nd down 7 from the correction. 2nd down 8 from the 18.
6 minutes, 45 seconds left here on the mountain. Time winding down. Looks like we're going to have again twin receivers, both sides of the field. Man in motion. Easterling gets it. He's going to hand it off here to Brenniger. Brenniger's looking for some real estate, and he's still going.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
There is.
He gets down to the 6-yard line, but like Kyle said, there is a flag. I believe this one might be holding. This one might be coming back here.
Tackled by Johnson Danny Mills.
That is going to be holding against the Skyhawks. Back them up 5 yards. Make it 2nd down, and I believe 13 to go. We'll have to wait until the official spot is called.
That's a good one on the play. Team got a penalty tackle. Small the foul.
And they are starting from the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 18 to go. I was close. 5 yards off. Going to be twin receivers, both sides of the field. Easterling looking to get closer to these sticks again.
They are playing like a couple of champs out there tonight.
Going to have Brenniger swinging out to the left here. Another flag on the field.
And he is out of bounds.
He's going to run out, looks like at about the 22-yard line, but I believe that one's coming back again. Have to wait. That is going to be another holding call against this Skyhawks offense. Back them up 5 more. 2nd down and 23 yards to go.
And now at the 38-yard line, we are starting off.
We've also got number 56, Riley Hatfield, coming into the game here for the Miners on defense. Easterling gets the snap, drops back to pass under pressure here, and he's going to throw it out right into the middle of a bunch of Miners defenders. Nobody's going to get it. That'll bring up 3rd down and 28 yards to go here for the Skyhawks.
This has certainly been an entertaining game, I will say.
Coach just likes to give it a pep talk.
That is going to be a timeout on the field here, guys. We are going to be back once action is going again.
And we are back.
3rd down, 28 to go here. 5:42 left on the clock. Easterling drops back to pass. Under pressure again. They're going for the screenplay. Tennessee's got it. Can someone get him and stop him? He has shoved off 3 Miners defenders. Make it 4, and he's going to go out of bounds.
And he goes out about, I think, the 20-yard line.
Actually, it's going to be, I believe, at about the 29-yard line, right before the 30-yard line.
Good work pushing him out of bounds by the look.
Bring up 4th down, though, and you still got to believe Scott is going to be going for it here. They're on their own side of the field here. They're in good shape here. They've got a 13-point advantage over the Miners, and you've got to be aggressive if you're the Skyhawks. You've got to try to keep expanding that lead.
We could still bring this home, though.
Yeah, definitely. This game is by no means over at all. It is only a 2-possession game. Easterling drops back to pass.
And
He's going to gun it deep to Bush. And that's going to be an incomplete pass there. Excellent job there by the Miners. That's going to be number 8, Damari Young, and number 10, Dylan Vance breaking up that pass. That's going to be a turnover on down to make it Mingo Central ball. 1st down, 10 to go from the 28-yard line. 5:22 left in the first half. Again, Mingo Central desperately looking for points. They've got to get in that end zone to try to get this morale going again.
I don't know if they had a wrong pep talk or anything, but they need to get up there.
I can guarantee on that sideline that they are both being chewed out and given good advice to try to get out of this kind of rut that they're in.
Maybe it's the homecoming dance that they're excited about that's got them distracted. I don't know.
It's going to be Bam Coleman with it. He's running, still going. He's got real estate.
Oh!
He's free. Oh!
And he's down.
Down to the 48-yard line. Move the chains for Mingo Central Miners. 1st down. Ball's going to be at the 48-yard line. What a run. You know, we talk a lot about Dylan Vance. I want to spend a little bit talking about Jace Coleman. He is equally as good. He is a force to be reckoned with on this Miners offense.
He is on fire tonight.
Also, Keith, I see in our chat you've said, you've asked why Edenburg's not playing. He has sustained some type of injury. We're not 100% sure what. And we're also not sure how long it'll keep him out, but he's definitely out at least this week. He sustained some type of injury as Bam Coleman's going to pick up 2 more, make it 2nd down and 8. But again, we as Mingo Central really hope Edenburg is able to, get back out onto this field pretty soon. Hopefully it's nothing bad. But again, that's all the information that we have is that he's got some type of injury that is keeping him from playing tonight.
And we are at 4:20 on the scoreboard.
Miners lining up once again. 2nd down, 8 to go. Looking for the end zone. Mills gets the snap. Drops back to pass. He's going to gun it out to number 1, and that's going to be a completed pass. Gain of about 5 yards there. Make it 3rd down and 4 to go for the Miners.
And that was at the 45-yard line.
So it's a number 1.
Phenomenal plays back-to-back by the Miners.
Yeah, definitely really good job here by the Miners. That was Bo Hackfield with the reception there for the Miners. Mingo Central looking to convert on 3rd down. Not able to get the Skyhawks to jump this time. Mills gets it, drops back to pass once again. Gonna gun it out to number 3. That's gonna be an incomplete pass right off the fingertips. That was number 3, Keziah Joplin, the intended receiver. Almost had it, make it 4th down and 3 to go here for the Miners. Mingo Central definitely got to go for this one. You're across the 50-yard line. You have got to try to get this 1st down to try to get some points on this board.
We are desperate.
I feel like if he would have caught that, it would have been a touchdown, in my opinion.
Absolutely. He was wide open. If he had been able to come down with that, he was gone. Mills just putting a little too much sauce on that one.
He was really gunning it.
Now that's going to be a completed pass there. That is going to pick up the 1st down for the Miners. Number 16 for the Miners.
Zachary Davis.
Nice reception there by Davis for the Miners. 1st down, 10 to go from the 40-yard line. 3 minutes left in the half. Can the Miners do it?
Could we bring this home? We do not know.
Trips receivers down to the bottom, single up top. Mills shotgun formation. He gets it. He's going to hand it off to Vance. It's going to be a fumble on the field. And Scott is going to come away with the fumble once again, the 2nd fumble of the night. This has been a pretty rough first half here for the Miners. Definitely, I would go so far to say it is the roughest first half that we've had so far this season.
Absolutely.
Between the penalties, the turnovers, this is a Miners team that it really seems like they're just in their own head. They've got to get out of that. Because right now the defense is under a ton of pressure, and as much as that defense has been on the field tonight, even though we are down 13 points, the defense is still playing really good. Because if they hadn't made a couple key stops, Skyhawks would have been up even more.
Hopefully, and just hopefully, we can bring this back home after halftime.
Now Fennessy's going out wide with it. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Make it 2nd down and about 6 to go here for the Skyhawks. 2.5 minutes left in the half. Even if you're the Skyhawks, you still can't be content with 13 points. You got to believe that they are still looking for that end zone. They want to go up at least 6 more points before halftime. Skyhawks lining up here. Twin receivers, both sides of the field. Easterling gets it, drops back to pass. He's going to gun it out. Looks like to Bush. He's got it. That's definitely for a 1st down. Still going with it.
And he's down.
He is going to be taken down at the 42-yard line there.
And that was number 0, Isaiah Bush.
Nice 1st down there for the Skyhawks. Big pickup as well, getting them a lot closer to that end zone. Once again, twin receivers, both sides of the field. Easterling drops back to pass. He's going to gun it out again. That's a completed pass. Not quite the 1st down, but almost make it 2nd down. And it looks like 8 to go here for the Skyhawks. It's going to be Braden Clark there with the reception for the Skyhawks. Logan Hurley coming out here for the Miners. It's going to be number 76 coming in to replace him. That's going to be Blake Harden coming in. We've also got Dylan Vance coming out and Keziah Joplin coming in for him on this Miners defense. Once again, guys, we've got 1:52 left in the first half. Don't go anywhere for halftime. We're going to have all of the halftime festivities right here on Mingo Central Live. You'll be able to hear all of the attendance, and you'll also be able to hear who is being crowned king and queen up here on Miner Mountain. So
We
make
have
sure.
been anticipating this since last Friday, since it got delayed.
As again, if you're just tuning in here just for the fun of it, last week was supposed to be Mingo Central's homecoming game. Not able to have it though due to the weather. As now Easterling's dropping back to pass, looking deep.
Real
Oh,
deep.
And that is going to be an incomplete pass, looking too deep there. Pass about 5 yards further than the receiver was. Nice arm there, though, on Easterling.
that was a pretty good throw.
Make it 3rd down. 2 yards to go here for the Skyhawks. Once again, you got to believe this is 2-play territory here for the Skyhawks. Even if they don't get the first down here, Mingo Central's got to stop them again on 4th down. But we wait to see here as Easterling's going to line up under center this time. He's going to get it. He's going to run right up the middle here. He is going to pick up the first down and then some, still going, it looks like.
He was really fighting in there under that bushel of boys.
Give him a gain of about 5 or 6. Make it 1st down and 10 for the Skyhawks.
And we are at a minute, and it looks to be 45 seconds on the scoreboard.
Scott still with plenty of time here to get one more into the end zone. Can this Miners defense stop them?
And as we are speaking, the homecoming court is about to make their way onto the field.
Easterling out to number 1, Clark. Clark's got the first down. He's still going. Give him the first down and then some. Move the chains once again. There's going to be a flag on the field. I believe that was once again breaking Clark, number 1 for the Skyhawks. We'll have to see.
At the 15-yard line, I think.
Have to see. There is a penalty out there. Let's see what the White Hat has to say here. That was actually going to be a personal foul against the Miners there. That is going to move the Skyhawks up another 15 yards here. Unnecessary roughness against the Miners. To make it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
And it seems the Miners have still not yet found their groove.
Hopefully we find out by halftime.
Man in motion. Easterling's going to hand it off to Fennessy. Fennessy's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. He is not going to pick up anything. Make it 2nd down and goal. Looks like there's a timeout on the field. That's going to be Scott's 2nd timeout of the half here. Leave it with 1:10 left in the first half. And guys, while they take a break, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back at the start of action.
And we're back.
1 minute, 10 seconds left here. 2nd and goal for the Skyhawks. Man in motion. Easterling gets it. Drops back to pass. Almost intercepted.
Throws
What
it
a
too
bummer.
deep.
Number 23, Valdalamar for the Miners. Almost coming away with a pick. Not quite able to do it. Make it 3rd and goal for the Skyhawks now.
We are running out of time in this second quarter. We're about to get to halftime.
The Skyhawks with 2 more tries here. They've got 2 plays to get it into the end zone, or they will turn it over to the Miners deep on this side of the field.
And the question is, can we bring this home?
Easterling gets it, drops back to pass. Looking out to Bush. He's got it. Did he get the touchdown?
No.
He is stopped just short of it. 4th down and less than a yard to go here for the Skyhawks.
That was a pretty close one.
Me, as Kyle Stanley, I am very excited to see where this game goes.
That is going to be a timeout by the Miners there. Mingo Central, I guess, wanting to try to make sure that we have one more opportunity this half to try to get some points on the board. Guys, just like last time, we're going to take a nice little break during timeout. We will be back to see, can the Skyhawks get into the end zone once again? All right, guys, we are back, getting ready to see if the Skyhawks can get it into the end zone here with 58.5 seconds left in the first half.
That is just a few seconds short of a minute.
Easterling setting up, looks like wishbone formation here. He's going to keep it under center. Did he get in, though?
And someone's helmet came off, and they got 2
There are
flags.
flags all over the field.
4 of them.
Yeah, there are
flying.
Scott helmets everywhere.
But did they get it?
I wonder if they got in.
I believe they were called short, but
Just by a hair.
again, it's not like unless the penalty's against Scott, it's not going to do much because they're already half a yard from the end zone, so they're not going to move forward much. Any further forward, and they're going to be starting in the end zone. I have to wait to see here, though, but there were at least 2 or 3 Scott players that lost their helmet on that play.
They were just rolling.
You know,
And we still cannot let these numbers on the scoreboard get us down. We could still very much so bring this home and win.
that penalty was against the Miners. They're going to be starting at probably the 1/4 inch of the yard line here. Easterling's going to get it, hand it off to Fennessy, and he is going to get in. That is going to be another touchdown for the Skyhawks.
With 40 seconds left, 44.
And that was Fennessy getting into the end zone there, giving them 6 more points, make it 19-0. Skyhawks advantage.
And we're back.
Once again, we've got Tugger Breedlove set to kick it off here for the Skyhawks, looking for the extra point. Kick is up, and that is going to be right through
And
the middle of
they've
the
got
uprights.
that extra point over the fence, and I think it hit a car.
Make it 20-0 up here on Minor Mountain. Skyhawks up. 44 seconds left in the first half. Mingo Central still looking to get into that end zone. Not being able to get out of this rut. Both penalties, fumbles, turnovers. It has just been a very, very, very rough start. And again, guys, make sure during halftime, don't go anywhere. We're going to be bringing you all of the halftime ceremonies. You'll find out who is crowned homecoming king or queen. You'll hear the bios of all of the attendants coming out onto the field. So make sure, don't go anywhere. Stay right here with us on Mingo Central Live and enjoy the homecoming festivities up on Minor Mountain.
And here we are back with 44 seconds left.
Breedlove set to kick it off here to the Miners. Mingo Central still looking to get into that end zone. They got 44 seconds to try to make some magic happen.
It'd be amazing if they did.
Kick is off, and that's a good one there. Dylan Vance gets it.
And he is off. He is running. He tried to weave his way through the crowd, but yet he's put down once again.
He's going to be taken down at the 29-yard line there. That's where the Miners are going to start this drive. 38 seconds on the clock. Can they work some magic here at the end of this first half?
Can we do anything to make anything happen?
Even if it's not necessarily getting into the end zone, if you are a coach from Mingo Central, you at least want to see some positive yards here. You want to see at least a first down, something to try to work off of going into the second half.
I can only imagine how these coaches feel right now.
Shotgun formation here for the Miners. Looks like the whistle blew there. Not sure what happened. All right, guys, Miners lining up once again here. Looks like they're planning on just taking a knee and riding out this first half. As Mills is going to take a knee. That is what the Miners are going to do. That's going to end the first half of action up here on Miner Mountain. Scott with a 3-possession lead, 20-0.
But do not go anywhere. We have homecoming festivities during halftime.
Yeah, guys, stay right here. You'll be able to hear all of the action up here at James H. Buck Harless Stadium during homecoming, so don't go anywhere. That's going to be coming to you very, very shortly. Guys, we'll be back at the start of the second half.
Welcome to the Mingo Central High School Homecoming Court Ceremony for 2024. Tonight we gather to celebrate not just our school spirit, but also the incredible individuals who embody in our community, showcasing leadership, dedication, and enthusiasm. As we introduce our court members, let's take a moment to appreciate their hard work and commitment, which truly make Mingo Central a vibrant place. Up first are our freshman attendants. Our first freshman attendant is Madison Daniels. She is being escorted by her father, James Daniels. Madison enjoys competing in beauty pageants, cheerleading, and spending time with friends and family. She is a member of the NCHS cheer and softball team, the Beta Club, FBLA, VISTA, and honors courses. Madison's future plans include attending college to obtain a business and cosmetology degree and then opening up her own salon. Next is Micah Vincey. She's being escorted by her mother, Andrea Chiney. Micah enjoys shopping, hanging out with friends, and painting. She is a member of the Beta Club and VISTA. Micah's future plans include pursuing a career in forensic science. Next, we have Lakin Dillon. She's being escorted by her father, Bobby Dillon. Lakin enjoys hanging out with friends and listening to music. Her future plans include attending college to pursue a career in radiology. Our final freshman attendant is Kylie Dotson. She's been escorted tonight by her mother, Kim Dotson. Kylie enjoys going to church with her family, hanging out with her friends, and goes home to see her dog. She is a member of the NCHS cheer and softball team, the Beta Club, and honors courses.
Kelly's future plans include attending WVU for her undergraduate and attending law school. Next are our sophomore attendants. Our first sophomore attendant is Jaden Bailey. She is being escorted by her father, Josh Bailey. Jaden enjoys making people laugh, spending time with friends, and sports. She is a member of the Lady Tigers basketball team, Beta Club, and SBLA. Jaden's future plans include attending college and playing basketball while pursuing a dental hygiene degree. Next is Lauren Goodman. She's been escorted by family friend Cassidy Lowe. Lauren enjoys hanging out with friends, watching basketball, and spending time with her family. Her future plans include attending college and law school to become a prosecuting attorney. Next is Peyton Johnson. She's been escorted by her mother, Amy Ford. Peyton enjoys spending time with friends and family, playing with her new kitten Pumpkin, and going out with her friends. She's a member of the NCHS cheer team and NISTA. Peyton's future plans include attending college, pursuing a degree in dentistry. Rounding out the sophomore class is Isabella Sparks. She's been escorted by her father, Ashley Sparks. Isabella enjoys going to the beach, shopping, and being with her friends and family. Her future plans are to further her education and become an elementary school teacher. Now we have our junior attendants. First, we have Kelsey Sisko. She's been escorted tonight by her father, Kelly Sisko. Kelsey enjoys volunteering, spending time with her family, and her dog Oakley, and studying. She's a member of the Bake Club, NISTA, Student Council, and the Tuck Valley Juniorettes. Kelsey's future plans include attending college to get her undergraduate degree in criminal justice and business, and then to attend WVU Law School. Next, we have Gracie Clyde. She's been escorted by her father, Jessica Clyde. Gracie enjoys shopping, gymnastics, and reading. She's a member of the NCHS cheer team and the Bake Club. Gracie's future plans include attending Marshall University and cheering for the Herd. Next, we have Sarah Nagy. She has been escorted by her father, Jim Nagy. Sarah enjoys baking, riding her horses, and spending time with friends and family. She is a member of the Beta Club, a barrel racer from West Virginia NVHA, and a member of the First Missionary Baptist Church Youth Group. Sarah plans on going into respiratory therapy while continuing to ride horses. Next up is Kaylee Raymond. She's been escorted by her father, Matt Raymond. Kaylee enjoys playing volleyball, hanging out with friends, and going to church. She's a member of the NCHS volleyball team, Beta Club, Pep Club, and NISTA. Kaylee plans on attending Marshall University and obtaining a degree within the medical field. Our final junior attendant is Sophie Taylor. She's been escorted by her father, James Taylor. Sophie enjoys traveling with her family, hanging out with her friends, and spending time with her pets. She's a member of the Beta Club, Fair Club, Toby, Mingo Kids, New View, and the youth group of her church. Sophie's future plans include attending college, pursuing her dream of being a veterinarian. Now we will introduce our king and queen candidates. Our first queen candidate is Paisley Bowers. She's being escorted by her stepfather, Gregory Cook. Paisley enjoys spending time with friends and family, going riding, playing with her dog, and going to work. She is a member of the NCHS cheer team, HOSA, and the Beta Club. Paisley's future plans include pursuing a nursing degree and becoming a nurse in Ephesus. Our first king candidate is Logan Hurley. He has been escorted by his mother, Amy Hurley. Logan enjoys lifting weights, spending quality time with family, and hanging out with friends. He is a member of the Mingo Central football team. Logan plans on attending college to play football and pursue a degree in electrical engineering. Next is Gina Bradford. She's been escorted by her father, Jeff Bradford. Gina enjoys spending time with family and friends, reading, and going to church. She is a member of the NCHS volleyball team and the girls basketball team. She's an active member of the Beta Club, SBLA, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and SAG. Gina plans on attending Marshall University and becoming a pediatric physical therapist. Our next queen candidate is Mackenzie Gilman. She's been escorted by her grandmother, Rhonda Gilman. Mackenzie enjoys hanging out with friends, listening to music, and watching movies. She's an active member of the Beta Club and SBLA. Mackenzie's future plans include going to college and becoming a radiologist. Our next queen candidate is Delaney Goodman. She has been escorted by her father, Landon Goodman. Delaney enjoys hanging out with friends, going to church, and listening to music. She is an active member of the Beta Club, National Technical Honor Society, National Honor Society, and HOSA, and she plays basketball for the Lady Miners. Delaney's future plans include attending nursing school and working in the oncology field. Our next king candidate is Brock Felix. He has been escorted by his mother, Erica Felix. Brock enjoys hanging out with friends, listening to music, and once is on with the twins. He is an active member of the Debate Club, the Mingo County YLA, National Honor Society, and the National Team Honor Society. We'd like to thank his sister Megan for her campaign help. Rock plans to attend WDU and graduate with a medical degree. Our next queen candidate is Taylor Johnson. She's been escorted by her father, Ron Johnson. Taylor enjoys playing sports and hanging out with friends and family. She is a member of the Debate Club, National Honor Society, Mingo County YLA, Lady Miners volleyball and softball teams, and also attends early college academy, etc. Taylor's future plans include attending Marshall and pursuing a degree as a physical therapist or physician's assistant. Our next queen candidate is Elena Rainey. She's been escorted by her mother, Crystal Rainey. Elena enjoys reading, doing makeup, and spending time with family and friends. She is a member of the NCHS volleyball team, Beta Club, Pet Club, National Honor Society, and Houston. Elena's future plans include attending Marshall University and obtaining a degree in psychology. Our final king candidate is Caleb Simpkins. He has been escorted by his mother, Tamara Simpkins. Caleb enjoys going to church with his family, traveling, and playing soccer. He is a member of the Mingo Central Soccer Team, Beta Club, and the National Honor Society. Caleb's future plans include attending college, becoming a nurse in Ephesus. Our final queen candidate is Callie Stewart. She's been escorted by her mother and father, Sierra and Christopher Alexander. Callie enjoys reading, listening to vinyl records, and hanging out with her friends. She's a member of the Beta Club, National Honor Society, and she also attends early college academy, etc. Callie's future plans include attending college, becoming an emergency room physician, or a private investigator. This is your Mingo Central High School 2024 homecoming court. Now to crown our 2024 Mingo Central High School homecoming royalty. Our second runner-up for king is Brock Phillips. Our second runner-up for queen is Paisley Bowers. Your first runner-up for king is Caleb Simpkins. Our first runner-up for queen is Delaney Greenett. And now, your 2024 Mingo Central High School homecoming king is Logan Hurley. And now, your 2024 Mingo Central High School homecoming queen is Miss Alina Ramey. Your 2024 Mingo Central High School king and queen. Houston, please, homecoming exhibits for halftime. Please make your way onto the field. Thank you.
are back. It is the third quarter.
Hey guys, Mingo Central desperately looking to get on the board, guys. We hope you enjoyed the homecoming festivities. Hopefully it all came through good. We tried to make sure to bring that to you all, especially for the friends and family that aren't able to actually make it here in person tonight. Also, guys, just a little update. Aiden Burke on the sideline, still in street clothes, not going to play, but he's no longer on crutches. There's no knee brace anymore, no crutches. So that's got to be a good sign for him and his playing in the future. As we are set to see Breedlove kick it off, the Miners are going to start off the second half of action here. The kick is out, and that's going to go through the hands of Damari Young.
Right through his legs, too.
Young returning it.
And he is down. Pretty gnarly hit.
He is going to be slammed by number 3, Ryan Neal, for the Skyhawks. So make it first down and 10 yards to go here. Ball's going to be placed at the 19-yard line.
We are still at 20-0.
As Mingo Central, every drive that passes, it's got to get into their head even more. You got to believe that during halftime, Coach Jones, the rest of the coaches, were really getting involved with this team, trying to make some changes, make some adjustments, and honestly trying to get this team out of their own head. There must have been a penalty on this that I missed somewhere.
That is what's killing them. They are in their own heads.
Apparently there was a penalty on the field. The Miners were going to be starting the ball at the 9-yard line, actually. I'm not quite sure what the penalty was. I didn't see any flags come out there. Must have overlooked that one. As Mills is going to be shotgun formation. Gets it. He's going to hand it off to Vance. Vance is running with it. He is going to pick up about 6 yards, make it second down and 4 to go. Nice gain of yards there by Vance. If you're Mingo Central, you've got to keep those going. You don't have to gun it down the field every play. 3 or 4 yards at a time is all you need in order to keep driving it down the field. Mills set to receive it. Twin receivers up to the top of the field. He gets it. He's going to hand it off to Vance once again. Shoveling out to the right here under pressure. He's going to make it. It looks up to about the 18-yard line there. Gain of about 1 on the play. Make it third down and 3 yards to go here for Mingo Central.
Hopefully make a first down right here.
And this, honestly, at this point, if you are Mingo Central, you have got to start going for it on fourth down, especially if you are in this type of territory where you're just a couple yards away. You're down 3 scores. You've got, maybe not right now, but eventually that pressure is going to be put on. It's now Kazai Joplin in motion. Mills is going to hand it off, and Vance is going to be taken down. Looks like he might have picked up a couple feet there maybe, but make it fourth down and about 2 yards to go.
Assisted by Mitchell. Fourth down. 41 to the 18.
Looks like the Mingo Central Miners not willing to risk it going on fourth down here. Going to be lining up for the punt. Scott's got to be looking for Miners to try to draw them off sides here.
But can we afford not to risk it?
Punt is going to be off there. That is a nice little punt.
And no one gets it.
Scott Skyhawks returning it here. It's number 0,
He is
Bush.
running, and he is down. That was number 0, Isaiah Bush.
There is a flag on the field here. We'll have to wait to see what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are driving a white Jeep, license plate number A68147, please remember. License plate number A is an apple, 6 is a call.
All right, that penalty was against the Skyhawks here. Ball is now going to be placed at the 46-yard line. Easterling gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 12 for the Skyhawks. He's going to pick up about 3 yards there. Make it second down and 7 to go. That was number 12, Caden Sutphen with the carry for the Skyhawks.
Second down and 7 for the 45.
Hopefully Mingo Central is out of that penalty.
So far, they're still trying to get out of that rut. Didn't have too excellent of a first drive there in the second half. They've got to try to find something out here.
Something that works for them.
Easterling sends a man in motion. He's going to toss it off. He's going to get the fumble, and the Miners are going to recover it. Mingo Central ball at the 46-yard line. This could have been the momentum changer that the Miners needed. They've got to stay out of their own heads, stay disciplined, get some good plays going here. But again, that is going to bring up first down and 10 to go here for the Miners. Ball at the 46-yard line. The Miners only have to go less than half the field to get into the end zone. That is easier said than done. But the Miners have got to try to start getting some points on this, or else the Skyhawks run a huge chance of running away with this.
That could have been the boost in their ego that they needed tonight, but we are yet to find out.
Ref's going to blow the whistle here.
And folks, we have just under 9 minutes left on the scoreboard in this quarter.
Not quite sure what's happening. They backed up like they were getting ready to start to play again. The coach for the Skyhawks unhappy with something on the sideline. As now Mills is set to receive the snap. He's going to get it. He's going to keep it. Passes it out to Coleman. Coleman is going to be met in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss there. Make it second down and 14 to go here for the Miners.
That is a loss of 4, so now 14 from midfield.
Definitely not the way Mingo Central wanted this first play of this drive to go here. Definitely not out of it yet, though. They got a couple more plays here to try to work some magic, get a first down, keep this drive alive.
It is going to take some hard work to get out of this rut and score at least 1 point or more.
Mills looking out. He's going to pass it. And that's going to be completed. That's going to be a first down for the Miners there. Kazai Joplin with one heck of a reception.
He did take a good fall, though.
And number 6, Mills, with a heck of a pass there. Threw an absolute dart in the middle of 2 or 3 defenders right into the chest of Joplin. What a play. That was what the Miners needed here. They needed a good play to get them that first down, as now we're going to have trips receivers down to the bottom of the field. Mills lined up shotgun formation. He gets it. He's going to hand it off to Vance. Vance runs it right up the gut. Looks like the ball pops loose again.
And number 72's helmet came off.
That is going to be recovered by the Skyhawks. Miners turn the ball over once again. That's going to be Logan Hurley's helmet popping off there.
Looks like he's hurt.
Well, I think
Again, the Miners turn the ball over with 7 minutes, 49 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. It really feels tonight like Mingo Central just can't get anything going in their direction. As soon as we get 1 or 2 plays going for us, everything turns around, and it's almost always a fumble.
But they can't get discouraged. We really can't afford to get discouraged.
You've got Easterling for the Skyhawks. Twin receivers, both sides of the field. Number 5 in motion. Easterling's going to hand it off. I believe that's Fennessy.
And
He's got some real estate there. Number 12.
Oh, and he still is going, and he is down.
Big game ball has popped out again. And that is recovered by Mingo Central. What is happening up here on Miner Mountain?
It is a crazy night. And now the crowd is getting loud, and we are getting excited again.
What a change of atmosphere up here on Miner Mountain. A huge run there by number 12, Caden Sutphin with the carry. Apparently that ball pumped out at some point, and Mingo Central recovers it.
That was very unexpected.
The fumbles are crazy up here on the mountain today.
There is definitely some type of fumble bug going around up here tonight. Trips receivers down to the bottom, singled up top, shotgun formation. Mills looking back over to the sideline, trying to get the play call. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Mills going to fake the handoff. There's going to be a flag on it. The play's going to be blown dead. Believe that's going to be called a false start on Mingo Central. Make it first down and 15 to go here for the Miners. And this is what we've talked about. Mingo Central gets a really good play, a big momentum boost, and then immediately it's taken away either through a turnover or through a big flag like this. But again, not too big of a penalty this time, only a 5-yard loss.
And we were at about maybe the 33-yard line.
Twin receivers, both sides of the field. Mills in the backfield with Coleman. Man in motion. Mills is going to hand it off here. I believe that's Joplin that's got it.
Oh, and he is still going.
He's still digging.
Oh, he was really going for it there.
What a run there, and he picks up 3 yards there.
That could have been it. We could have had it, but sadly we did not.
The Delmore.
He had a lot of green in front of him. If he could have just broke 1 or 2 more tackles there, he would have been gone there. But make it second down and 12 yards to go here for the Miners.
He is playing hard tonight, and that is Val Delmore.
Mills lined up, trips receivers up top, single down bottom. He gets the snap, fakes the handoff, looks at it, doesn't give it to Coleman, looking
That's
deep
it.
here. Joplin got it.
He's gone! He is running!
30.
Oh, he's going! He's running! He's zigzagging! He's got it! And he is down!
What a play there. Huge gain. That's going to move the chains from
This-
Central Miners.
This could be what we needed. We may get this touchdown, and I think that was about maybe the 8-yard line.
I agree, Jane. That was a phenomenal play by the Miners.
What a gain of yards there by Mingo Central. Huge play there by Joplin. The initial play there, if you didn't catch it, Mills was going to give it a screen pass to Coleman. Coleman was all covered up, so Mills started looking downfield, and he found his man wearing the number 3, Keziah Joplin.
He was really flying and zooming through them crowds, I will say.
So that's going to make it first and goal here. Ball on the 7-yard line.
We could have this. We could get our first touchdown of this homecoming game tonight.
Mills gets it, hands it off to Coleman.
And he's down just at the 5-yard line.
He is going to pick up 3 yards, though, make it second down.
We could still very much have this.
5 yards separates Mingo Central from a touchdown. This is the closest that they have been all night long.
With just under 6 minutes left to go in this quarter.
Mills is lining up, twin receivers, both sides of the field. Coleman also in the backfield, Val Dalamar in motion. It's going to be a
Oh, Lord.
I lost words there.
Oh.
The snap went to Mills, but it bounced off his fingertips, but he did manage to catch the snap. Went down, no loss of yards there. Still third and goal now. Still 5 yards to go.
That was a big pile on.
Looks like Coleman's coming off. Miners lining back up. We got 2 more shots here to get it into the end zone. Trips receivers up top, single down bottom, shotgun formation. Mills gets it, drops
Still
back
pretty
to pass.
optimistic.
Gets it out to the fence.
And that is a touchdown! First touchdown for the Miners on this homecoming game. Are we going to go for that extra point or not? We do not know yet. Just under 5 minutes left in this quarter.
4 minutes, 51 seconds left. The Miners are finally on the board. It has taken 2.5 quarters for the Miners to score, but they have finally found the blue on the end of the field there. And it looks like we're going to be attempting a PAT this time.
Good work on Dylan Vance there getting the touchdown.
We are going for that extra point. Could we get it?
They're going to fake it here. Mills is going, and he's going to go down. I'm not quite sure if that was an intended fake play there. Nonetheless, Mills, though, running out wide, not able to find anyone. So, again, guys, at the end of this Mingo Central drive, the score now, Skyhawks with the lead, 20-6. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back to see the Skyhawks receive the kickoff. All right, guys, we do have somebody injured on the field. We weren't quite sure what happened. Again, that is why the camera's on the scoreboard. We're doing that out of respect for all of our viewers here, all of the friends and family of whoever it was that went down. Once we get more information, guys, we should be able to relay that to you. But we're going to hop away for a second, and we'll be back once we're able to start getting back to the action here. All right, guys, this is a little extended time here. Somebody has went down. They have brought an ambulance out onto the field. Once we can get a little bit more information, we will share that with you. But for right now, all we know is that there is somebody down on the minor sideline. All right, guys. The player has been loaded up into the ambulance. We're not able to confirm right now. We're not able to say who it was that went down, but we do ask that you keep your prayers up. It was a Mingo Central player, but just try to keep your prayers, keep your thoughts and prayers coming for this player. That way, hopefully they're able to recover pretty quickly. As we see out on the field right now, we don't have the camera on it still. Yeah, Scott and Mingo Central cheerleaders, coaches, players, everyone gathering around midfield, taking a knee in prayer. You guys, we ask that you do the same. Send up a prayer for this student, for this kid, for this player. Make sure that they are all right. All right, guys, it looks like all the players are going back to the locker room. It looks like this game might be over. After an incredible show of sportsmanship from both Scott and Mingo Central, all the teams coming together in a prayer circle, hugging each other, trying to check up on one another. We're going to wait for confirmation, but I do believe that this game is over. Yeah, definitely, guys. We're not able to confirm who it was, so we're not going to throw out a name, just out of respect and to make sure that we're not giving wrong information. But just send up prayers for the Mingo Central football team because they did have a player loaded up into an ambulance and taken off. So just keep those prayers coming. All right, guys, that is going to do it for us up here on Minor Mountain. It does appear that this game is over. There's a lot of stuff happening in the stands right now, and we're going to go ahead and end this stream. All right, guys, it has been made official. This game is over. Scott takes the win 20-6. Again, the most important thing, keep this Mingo Central player in your prayers. Make sure that you are sending up thoughts and prayers their way, that everything is okay. But, guys, that is going to do it for us up here on Minor Mountain. We are Mingo Central Live, and we will see you all next time.